everyone, and welcome. I am One Mile Sheep yet again, and I'm joined here with... Well, apparently John, he's
Hello?
in this... Oh, there! Jesus Christ, there we go. Well, I am joined here with John. Hi, John, how are you doing?
Busy.
Ah, lovely. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and try Sonic Forces again. It's completely mucked up on us yesterday
that's
when we
gonna
tried
be
playing this. I think I got it working. Okay, I think I got it working. Okay, but I do have a bit of a mini rant before I begin. I fucking hate de nouveau. That shit should not be allowed in video games. I was not able to play my legally purchased game because I activated it too often trying to get it working. So, to the de nouveau devs, right, for the past 24 hours, fuck you! Ugh, bloody bastards they are. Anyway, without any further ado, let's just delve right on in. I think I've sorted out the issue. I sorted out the controller problems. I think we're gravy. Absolutely gravy. I hope we're gravy anyway. Like, jeez. Read message about cooking the steak. I read your message, and honestly, it makes me uncomfortable. Not gonna lie at all. Makes me a wee bit uncomfortable. But anywho, this here, folks, is a game that's a bit of an interesting one because when it came out, it was a really, really kind of disappointing game. I don't mind it, but it is one of those games that is pretty dang underwhelming, which is the biggest problem with it. But let me first just go to the graphics settings, make sure that I have all the graphics I want on. I'm turning off motion blur, thank you very much. Don't want that in my video games, no sorry Bob. But, yeah, basically the game itself, it was an underwhelming game. People did not take to this very well, and while it still has problems, I do like the game. I don't think it's great. Wouldn't recommend it for more than £15 at most. But I digress. Let's just delve right on in and just start with a new game. And yeah, we'll overwrite the save data and we'll be playing this on hard difficulty because I am a true Sonic fan. What can I tell you? Plus, it's not that hard to be honest, to tell you the truth. Very well, she was in gravy then. Oh, really?
And all of that loathing has been focused in
Oh, goodness.
destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation. This is my dream come true. With this invention, I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe.
To be honest, like, I kind of like the concept of the story with this game. Basically, the whole idea is like Eggman's taken over. I just wish the execution was done a bit better. I don't know who's to blame for that. I don't know whether it's Sega or the writers that did the writing or what, because I know the Sonic games from this era kind of had like questionable writing here and there, but I digress. Anyway, we're in the first zone of the game, Green Hill, which is looking a little bit more like Sand Hill right about now, but generally this is the gameplay. You're running forward and you also simultaneously have seen one of the biggest problems with the game. It is very simple. And I mean very, very simple. The level design is very hyper straightforward, which can make a really fun casual game. But, you know, if you want a little bit of challenge, well, this one is probably not going to be your cup of tea, at least until later on where the difficulty, well, it isn't even that bad for me, honestly, but I know some people can have trouble, like good old John here had a bit of trouble playing this. But this game does get a bad rap. Was that?
A piece of crap, yep.
It's not that bad, come on.
No, it is better than Frontiers, I'll give you that.
It is not better than Frontiers. Frontiers is a leagues better game than this, alright? I will not hear any other way. But honestly, my biggest issue with this game is the levels end just as they get started. As you get into the flow of it, as you start to enjoy yourself, they just finish. Like, there we go, level done. It's like, and that's the entire game. The levels are too short. And that's my biggest problem with this game throughout. But, you know, I digress indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, you press hydrate. I shall have a cheeky sip. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I will say though, I do like how the graphics look in the game. I think the game looks beautiful. A lot of people gave this game shit for how it looked when it came out, and I'm like, I don't quite get that. I think the game looks nice. But I digress. Although I don't like what they did with Tails. They really mess up Tails' character, but you'll see why later on as time goes on. Ugh.
Thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this.
Glenn is asking you a question, John, in chat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but... Oh, what are you going to be doing on the 14th?
Shadow.
He's not going to be doing anything with me. I'll be with the missus.
Metal.
No, but on the 13th, so we'll have a pre-nuptial. What?
You'll have a what?
A prenup.
We're not getting married. What do you mean a prenup?
This guy is faster than Sonic.
Hello?
Whatever the alternative name for that is with the steak and
It's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this
Also, I
out.
still can't believe this. Like, he dodges one attack, and Tails is like, "This guy's faster than Sonic." I'm like, not really. He dodged like one attack, for God's. Okay, he's dodging a couple of attacks.
What are you doing? Go.
Nice.
Tails, I need to know what's going on with
I don't know. I can see what they're trying to do with this game, but the way it's like handled isn't the best. I don't think. Although I do like this fight scene. I think this fight scene in general is pretty well animated.
time here, Tails.
Oh dear. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, Cal. Yeah, here we go indeed. And hey there, Mighty. Hope you're both doing well. With Sonic defeated, Eggman's army quickly took over. Within months, all but a few isolated areas are fucking just gone. Despite the overwhelming odds, a ragtag resistance formed, banding together. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even bloody say it quick enough. It's just zipping by, the text is.
Is unstoppable. Without
Goodness.
Sonic, the people are losing hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
Why is Silver here, by the way? Like, he's just not explained. Like, he's just here. The guy's meant to be in the future.
But I'm also a realist.
Ah.
Sonic is gone, Amy. And
Mental.
Tails is just
Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're
We're
doing well.
We have to
Sorry
do
you went to
without
yesterday's stream and wait for the weekend. Hope it went well, though, apart from the
for a
technical
miracle.
difficulties. Yeah, it's no worries at all. I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. And yeah, the stream went really well. Finished Ratchet and Clank.
If we want
So
to
I'm happy about that. I just wish that this game wasn't giving me shit. But it seems like the game's working fine now.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Knock wood.
a survivor from the city, right?
I'm
Gee whiz. Mighty's saying, "Hi, how are you, John?"
Hello. I am doing things in between, so I might not be looking at chat all the time.
Yeah, I think
hello.
you're trying to work on Lego Dimensions, aren't you?
Oh yeah, and I'm doing other things as well.
Ah,
I'm
cool.
all over the place today.
How is that coming along anyway? I'm curious.
I got it to run now, so that took a while.
Oh, that's good then. Well, I'll be
Had a
having you
corruption
help
issue,
me out with
so-
that. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
here's
great,
the.
though.
Oh, that's good then. I'm glad. But yeah, here, ladies and gentlemen, is the main selling point of Sonic Forces, the avatar. So you can create your own wannabe character, wannabe furry, and who shall I be? John, what do you reckon? What species shall I be?
Yeah.
A cat? Okay, we're gonna be a cat. There we go. And I kind of like that. Those ears. Those are nice ears. What skin color? I'm gonna leave you pick and choose certain things, John. So what skin color shall I have?
No.
Alright, it might take a while as he's going through each of them going, no. Character customization in a Sonic game, so you don't play as Sonic. You do play as Sonic, and you play as Sonic and another Sonic, but you also play as your own custom character, which is really cool. It's one of the coolest things about it, to be honest. You got a color in mind,
Can
John?
you deny this is not better than Frontiers? Hello?
Frontiers is better. I'm sorry, Frontiers is a better game.
This has customer character customization. What do you want about?
Anyway, what
Ben said bright pink.
bright pink? Alright, let's go. And let's pick a
Why
cheeky
find a
eye.
bright pink?
I'll go with some eyes. I'm not going to go with these eyes because everyone picks these eyes for the meme of it. They're terrifying.
Amazing.
We're a cat, so let's go with the number 6, the cat eyes. There we are. Beautiful. But
It's adorable.
I digress. It is. Eye color doesn't really fucking matter. Let's just say he has blue eyes. Body color. Okay, what color fur should we have for our cat? Could we go with a cheeky Beerus purple? Or a nuclear green?
That looks good.
What, the green?
Ariana says blue.
Blue? Okay. Go with some cheeky blue. Let's go with some light blue. I'm feeling some light blue.
Oh, you feeling saucy today, yeah?
Oh yes, definitely. Alright, let's check out the victory poses. So there's that one. Nah. There's that one. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's the over-the-top breakdance. I'm doing that. Alright, let's go! Beautiful. Orange for Bubsy. Oh yeah, Bubsy the Bobcat. Why didn't I think of that?
Eggman's forces have
Ah.
chewed through our defenses at Green Hill.
I need to play those games properly.
Reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic.
One day, maybe. I mean,
Sorry,
Bubsy 3D
still not
is
saying that.
never again,
Whatever
but
it is
you know,
100%
the
when?
original ones. I'm not doing 100%, John. You got to be absolutely shitting me, okay?
Meet our newest
Yes.
recruit.
Gee whiz. Gee whiz.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you,
What do you mean,
Charmy,
gee,
but I
doesn't
still
look like
managed to
much?
find
You're a
you.
fucking bee! Who are you to fucking talk, Charmy?
Take this.
Bloody doesn't look like much.
Okay, let's get going, everybody.
Ay, ay,
The
ay.
world's not gonna save itself.
But no, this game playthrough is probably going to be a pretty short one. I don't know if I'll get it done this stream, but it'll take me no more than 2 streams to complete this game. It's not a long game at all. But alas, we can now access the world map. But what's kind of weird, right, is, well, you can now play as Shadow the Hedgehog. Not going to do that yet. You'll see why. I'll be playing as him specifically later on. But we can also play as Supersonic. We can just play as him. You can just be him. That's probably because of the DLC. So if I go here, I can switch to Shadow. Let me explain. I'm trying to explain. The game's just giving me pop-ups. There you go. I can choose between Shadow and Supersonic and Sonic, essentially. But yeah, Shadow was included with the episode Shadow DLC, and Supersonic was a freebie, which it's so weird. But I digress. Let's go to the cheeky spaceport.
I
Oh.
just received some incredible news.
You know you're
Sonic
reinforcing
is
that this
alive.
is better than Frontiers, right?
No way.
How am I reinforcing as better than Frontiers?
You can play as Supersonic without modding the damn thing. It's just there.
But here's the thing, John.
He's captured in the orbiting
Right.
prison.
Right.
My
Go
spy
on.
there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
No, I got nothing. You actually got me there with that one.
There you go.
But to be fair, Supersonic in Frontiers is cooler than Supersonic here. I'll stick with that.
Oh, okay, we're gonna have a mid-long battle on this game, now, we?
We are, with this entire playthrough, is going to be just us two arguing.
Yep.
You know, why you think this is better than Frontiers, and why I'm like, Frontiers is the greatest. It's not the greatest, but Frontiers is damn good. Anyway, just dive right into Stage 2, Chemical Plant Spaceport. And this is around the time in the series where I got really sick of seeing Chemical Plant Zone and Green Hill Zone, because, like, I get Sega were doing it to basically save on, like, budgets, but it's getting to the point where it's gotten ridiculous, you know? So I'm kind of glad they're starting to ease away from just sticking to those level tropes, thank God. But, yeah, honestly, like, I don't think it's a bad game at all. I like the avatar levels, especially when you have the gun. The gun is really cool to just blast enemies with. I don't think it's a bad game. It's just an underwhelming one, you know? It's just one of them weird situations. Plus, I do love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is an absolute banger. You probably won't be hearing much of it because, well, you're going to have me waffling on in the background. But trust me, give the soundtrack a listen to. You know, it's not for everyone, but it's dope. What can I tell ya? You also get these weird like instances around throughout the course of the game where you got these quick time events, which are they add a little bit of spice to the levels. You know, there's things I like here. Again, the only problem I have is like the level length, really. Boom, lovely jubbly. The soundtrack is great. Oh, it is. Drink up, hydrate sheep. You did. Hold on, the hydrate button isn't available yet. That's cheating. Oh, bum, I wasn't looking at what I'm doing. Graphically, this looks impressive. Oh, yeah, the visuals of this game are beautiful. I love the way this game looks, like, outright. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, people, when it came out, were saying, this game looks real, like, visually underwhelming. I'm like, does it? I mean, it is annoying as reusing level tropes we've seen, like, a million times, but I think the game looks great, you know? Like, it's really shown off the Hedgehog engine too with the more improved lighting effects and everything. I don't know, I like it. But, I don't know. It's one of those crazy things, like the fan base can be hypercritical about things. Blended. You clicked it already and... Oh, okay, I'll have another cheeky sip now then. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, my bad, guys. I should play through this again sometime, see if your opinion on it. It might be a good idea, because like going back to this game after you kind of know what to expect really makes it be a bit better. But I also know that I am kind of in the minority of people who like this game, you know. Again, I'm not going to say it's brilliant, because it's not. But I don't mind it, you know. I'm kind of in the minority there. I really could have done without all the pop-ups popping up. But one of the cool things is, between each zone, we can customize the avatar and give him different costumes and outfits and whatnot, so it's really cool. So you can have him look absolutely bonkers if you want. So if I want, I can make him look like a monkey. Put Shadow's head on. Put a Puyo Puyo cap, a Sega cap. Let's give him the Knights thing here and see what... You know what? Let's give him Beats eyes. Why not? Splendid. Lovely jubbly. Again, this is like one of the coolest things about the whole game, is just being able to customize the character like this. So we'll give him Shadows like rings here. For footwear, no, I'm not gonna have that. That's fucking cursed. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Beautiful. But it's kind of cool, like, you can just go through the game, you can have, like, all sorts of things. Also, a Sonic shirt for some fucking reason. Let's go with a nice cheeky suit here. Oh, there we go. I'm looking pretty dang dapper, if I do say so myself. Oh, brilliant. Hello, the way. Hello? Oh, right, you're saying hello. Like, okay, I get ya. But yeah, we have Ghost Town now, and again, as you can guess, classic Sonic is a character here.
That should have done it. I couldn't figure it out.
Honestly, this game didn't need classic Sonic. He's probably the worst part of the game.
Whoa, chaos! Sonic, help me!
Oh, Tails, you can fight Chaos, for fuck's sake. You just jump on his head. Like, see, even Sonic... I don't know what's up with Tails in this game. He's completely out of character. I mean, they do reference it in Frontiers, though, where they kind of try to rewrite why he was out of character, where Tails is, like, feeling embarrassed of how he acted here. So I like that. They kind of, you know, retroactively made the writing here better, but it's like,
The power that Eggman is using is somehow affecting other dimensions.
Laugh for us, please.
Which might work to our advantage.
Laugh.
I mean, everything happens for a reason, right? We need to save the world, and maybe that's why you're here. To help save the world. Either way,
How's that?
It's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
Goodness. It's almost like Tails lost his memories. Yeah, pretty much. Like, Tails just completely... All his character development from all the games before this are just gone. It's just... gee whiz. Although a lot of people do give this game shit for how classic Sonic controls, I will say I do actually prefer how he feels here compared to Generations. I'm in the minority with that, I know for a fact. But the reason why I prefer him is because Generations always felt really stiff to me. This Sonic kind of has the opposite problem, where he feels a bit too loose, I guess. And again, he still doesn't have any proper momentum to him, which is also an issue. But honestly, I do feel more in control of him in this game than in Generations. Again, I'm in the minority there, but that's just my personal opinion, you know. I will say he's more fun to play as in Generations, largely because the level design's better, but, you know, that's beside the point. Oh, no! Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was a death pit. Alright, we can progress onwards down here. Okay, what is going on with my D-pad? Hold on a minute. Oh, that's the wrong button. What's going on? Like, for some reason, it's just being buggy with it. You know, I'll just use the analog stick. Fuck it. I don't know what the hell's up with the D-pad. I hope my D-pad isn't breaking now. That's gonna be I'm gonna be livid if that's the case. I'm gonna have to do like a test or something, a controller test, and make sure my D-pad's working. Fortunately, you don't really need the D-pad with this. The game design's simple enough. Splendid. D-pad not working, plug the D in. Alright, listen here. Get your mind out of the gutter. Ah, splendid. But yeah, that was Ghost Town. I will say, out of the game soundtrack, my least favorite tracks are the classic Sonic music, because they try to do like a Mega Drive-y sort of tune, but it just doesn't work. It's like, I don't know, it just doesn't come across right. But whenever you get rankings and stuff in the missions, you do get a shit ton of items, which is really good to customize. Basically customize your avatar, so that's great. Fuck, I forgot to plug in the D. Oh my god. Everyone likes plugging in the D, let's be fair here. Especially John.
I can
Oh, yeah.
taste your terror, child. All that anxiety and doubt. It's delicious.
God, they made Infinite so damn edgy. That's my favorite thing about Infinite. They made him so ridiculously edgy that he's a joke, basically, but I like him because of that. I'd love him to return, to be honest. I kind of like how stupid they made him. Hydrate the sheep? No worries at all.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly, Tits. What's up?
Rouge, it's about time. How's Sonic doing?
He's been better. They're getting ready to banish him into space.
I don't understand why Eggman's called Sonic, right, for all this time. Why is he banishing him to space instead of just killing him? I don't get that. My mother taught me a dirty mind is a healthy mind. I mean, I suppose, in a way.
Serious.
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time. He's been waiting to
But then
show
again,
his
does that mean my
complete
mind is...
before
Oh, let's be fair, my mind can get into the gutter sometimes.
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low, even for Eggman.
Torturing Sonic to pass the time. This
Eggman
game's
got
dialogue
wind
is
of
something
our
special.
rescue plan and is moving forward with his plan ahead of schedule. The clock is ticking.
Also, by the way,
boss.
remember that Knuckles said that Eggman's been torturing Sonic. Remember that,
I
okay?
don't even know where he's being
Keep that in the
held
back of your
captive.
mind. You know, hold it in a little box for later, because
Yes, we do.
the way that
Eggman
Sonic
reached the
acts
death
does not
egg.
act like he's been
keeping
tortured.
Sonic
The Death Egg?
Oh, jeez.
That's not good.
You might change again, so you might have to say some swear words to see if it works. Okay. Eggman is balls deep into Sonic. Oh my.
None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
I fucking love this game. That's such a stupid line for a Sonic game.
You
Oh.
all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic.
Yeah, it's like... none of this is fair. That's why it's called war. Like, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog game, ladies and gentlemen. Like, hello? But we've also unlocked missions, and with those we can complete the missions and get little goodies. We're gonna basically be ignoring that entirely as we go to the next Avatar mission, Prison Hall. Let's do this. Oh. What's the line you love? I was making noise. The line I love is the same as Cal's, which is None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war. It's such a weird line for a Sonic game. But yeah. Oh, I love the music. It's so good. A lot of people online actually was saying that the music is not good for a Sonic game with this one. I'm like, I don't know. I love the soundtrack here. I think it's a banger. Like, again, I recognize that some of my opinions in this game are kind of outliers the most, you know. It's one of them weird situations where I agree with a lot of criticism, but then other criticism I'm like, I disagree with. It's one of those strange ones. It's up there with, it might even open the gates of hell! Yeah, that's the most weird fucking line in Secret Rings. Like, I don't even know where the fuck that came from. Like, every time that line comes up, I'm just like, oh, okay, Sonic, sure, whatever. Oh, Jesus. I'm convinced that line was a weird translation, because that's so out of nowhere. Oh, I need to play Secret Rings again. It's been a while. It's been a good long while. But I tell you what, I am looking forward to trying out what's coming after this playthrough, because, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a mod installed. You won't be seeing the mod content yet. But basically, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be seeing a mod after I'm done with this game called Sonic Forces Overclocked. And essentially, from my understanding, it is a sequel to this game that someone's made in the same game engine, so it's just a complete overhaul. And it's a full redesign of the game. It's just from the ground up redesigned, and I can't wait to try it out because people seem to really love that mod. That's part of the reason why I had so much trouble getting this game running yesterday. But I've done tests. I can officially confirm it's fixed now. Touch wood. So I'm looking forward to really playing that. It'll be a blind playthrough as well, so whatever I see, and you know, you'll get my first time reactions, which is a rare thing for me. I don't tend to do blind playthroughs that much. Darn! I forget to pay the electric bill of the office. Oh dear. That's the best Sonic line, is it? Who says that? I don't remember that. Is that really a Sonic line? Ah, goodness. Alright, let's check out the avatar customization. Let's see what we got here. We also have access to different weapons, also known as Wispons. So, if I grab that one. Most of the Wispons are just upgraded versions of previously collected ones, but they are different types. You have the fire type, which is basically a gun. Got lightning, which is a whip. And you'll see the other types as we progress through the game. And they have, like, extra properties as well that we're going to use to platform through the levels. Vector and Sonic Heroes. He says that? Okay, I'm due a replay of Heroes. That looks pretty dapper. That looks slightly less dapper, but I tell you what, I do like the shadow wear. It kind of fits in with the outfit a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with a bit of casual wear here. Lovely jubbly. Oh, beautiful. I love the customization. It's one of my favorite things about this game. Oh, he says it while idle. Okay, I definitely would never hear that then. I thought they have idle voices? I had no idea.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Wanna let me go?
Okay, remember, Sonic's been tortured for months.
You hate fun. Whoa.
Yet he's making jokes.
Wow.
Like, hello?
Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
Goodness. You haven't watched your bonus video, have you? No, I haven't. I do need to. To be honest, I'm kind of behind on YouTube in general. I haven't watched many YouTube videos at all lately. I get around to... None of you saw anything. That was just a mirage. Fuck's sake, I just run straight off a fucking platform. Jesus Christ. Oh, goodness. I don't know how the hell Eggman managed to get Zavok helping him out, though. Like, Zavok isn't exactly on good terms with Eggman, so I don't really know how. Like, is it ever explained? You did the same thing your first time playing. Oh, okay, good, so it's not just me. Whew. Ah, that's good then. It's an easy boss fight, though. All you have to do is run around, wait for him to slam the floor, and once he slams the floor, you're golden then, basically. A blammo! There you go. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Lemon's crazy. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? But I will say there is one thing about this game's mechanics that will piss people off who are used to previous Sonic games. And it's an issue that all of the Hedgehog Engine 2 Sonic games have had. Basically, the lock-on system for the homing attack that Sonic uses, right, is the same as the lock-on system for the Werehog in Sonic Unleashed, which means you need to deliberately face the character to do the homing attack, which makes things weirdly janky when you're trying to do certain things. And that's a big problem with a lot of things. Oh no, you clipped it. Oh gosh. John, why have you done this?
Part of my duties, yeah.
Splendid. Thank you for that, John. Help, right. Call 911. Why, what's going on? You okay? Are you hurt? Ah, jeez. But yeah, anyway, this is all things aside, though, very simple boss fight. You just need to kind of just make sure you're facing the things before homing attacking them. And that's it. Although this is kind of a cool thing. This is one of the few times Sonic just straight up gets in the bad guy's face and beats the shit out of him. Which I really like.
Bring some chili dogs next time.
Well, then again, I say that Sonic Frontiers is beating the shit out of everything in that game. Ah, well. We're British, son. It's 999. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. It's not 911. Oh, I got an 8. It's because I died, isn't it? That's why I got an A rank. It took me ages to realize you don't jump. Yeah, it took me bloody ages as well, because, like, you'd assume with that, it's a shockwave attack. You'll jump, don't you? It's like the default thing, you know? Oh, please fail the QTs. Why? What happens? I don't think I've ever really failed the QTs, except for maybe the super boost that we'll see in a bit. I'm gonna give it a try then. I'm gonna fail them. See what happens. Oh. Zabok's down for the count. Jammy Dodgers.
What's that sound again?
Oh, yeah, I'm not Jammy Dodgers in years. I used to love them.
Whoa, it's not time
It's just funny, but it's up to you. Nah, I'll go and try it. I'm curious. I'm curious what it'll be like failing them. Because it's so easy to not fail, I just never thought about trying failing, so it'll be an experience. But I digress. Time to head on to the Egg Gate. By the way, this is one of my favorite levels in the game. I love the soundtrack, and I love the way this level looks. It's such a gorgeous stage. It's so good! Like, look at this view. This is beautiful. Again, like oh, fuck. Well, that was the homing attack I was telling you about. But again, that's the sort of thing I was mentioning. Like, this game, it's a good-looking game. That's why I'm very surprised about how, you know, there was just so many people really against the visuals. Like, I think the game looks beautiful. I am a bit out of practice with this, though. It's been a while. But, oh well. Let's go. Gotta go fast and all that gubbins. Kablamo. Also, what's kind of cool is, like, the boost when you do it in the air, you go fucking flying in this. It's ridiculous, to be honest. It's really cool, but it's ridiculous. What can I tell ya? Kablamo! Ah. That's one thing I gotta give a credit, you know? I gotta give credit where credit's due. The game's beautiful. Wagon Wheel, the blue ones. Oh, I miss Wagon Wheels. I used to love them. I wonder, actually, my family sometimes buys Wagon Wheels. I might have some in the fridge. I might have a look later. I love me my Wagon Wheels. Oh. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Oh my gosh! Bloody laser bastards. Getting in my way. What? Alright, coming up to the end of the stage now. Again, like I said before, just proving the point that, like, the game's just really short. The levels just barely last. Jamming dodges while Nutella on toast. Oh, lovely jubbly. Alright, let's see what happens when you fail the QTE. It's just like, oh no! It's like, bleh. Oh, splendid. Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. Thank you very much for the hydrate. Should add a wagon wheel button. Maybe. I remember when some of these QuickTime events first got shown up in the trailers, like, it really made this game look a lot better than it ended up being. Because when people saw this, they thought this was part of a cutscene, you know, like a big plot thing, but no, it's just an in-game QTE, which is kind of a shame. But I digress. That's weird, Sonic's supposed to talk there, is he? Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't heard any talking. Hold on a minute. Actually, yeah, there's meant to be talking throughout the entirety of the level. Oh, I know what's happened. So I played this game before and I used to replay levels, and when I replayed levels, I turned off the radio. I think my cloud savers kept that into the new game. Bum! I'll turn the radio back on now. Oops. My bad!
Easy there. Everything's cool.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Man.
Rescue me? Can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Don't say McDonald's
It's been a
out
while
loud.
since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Sorry!
Amy?
But yeah, we could add that button, yeah.
Your
Jesus.
concern is touching, Knuckles.
I should like pass the message in my head before reading it out loud, just in case sometimes, like, oh no.
What message?
What Glenn just said.
What Glenn said. Don't say
Yeah.
McDonald's out loud.
Well, you just said it out loud, John.
Alive is the best news
damn.
we've had in months.
See? That's what I mean! Oh,
bad news.
goodness.
Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out
A
munitions
word
for
from
his
the
war.
English lesson 2. Pick a word. No, I'm good. Because I don't remember the words.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
What do you mean we can't, Silver? Yeah, we can.
No
Just
kidding.
destroy the factory. Just run straight through it. Use Sonic's boost. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Easy
We
peasy.
take care of this. We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed.
Ah,
Take the
well.
rookie with you.
So now this is time for the last of the gameplay styles. So we've had the Avatar, we've had Sonic, and we've had Classic Sonic. The final gameplay style of this game is Sonic and Avatar, where you kind of team up, and it's essentially the Avatar levels, but you have also got access to the boost at the same time. So it's kind of like just a mixture of the both gameplay styles.
And just make sure
But
you
it's really
take good
neat.
notes.
I got 6 months of payback.
By the way, you know how
This
these levels are being finished in like a
good
minute, 2
stuff.
minutes tops, right? The songs last for like I shit you not, the music lasts for like 4 or 5 plus minutes. So you won't even hear half the game's soundtrack when you play this game yourself. It's nuts. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to the title screen so I can change the options because I can't believe that I completely forgot about the radio. There we go. Turn the radio on. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Unbelievable. Alright. Let's go to Arsenal Pyramid. Oh, splendid.
The enemy's factory is
Yeah, this game
inside
looks great. I don't get the argument the game looks bad. I just never have gotten that one.
are more than enough. We'll blitz the place.
But anyway, again, like I said, this is the gameplay style. It's Avatar mixed with Sonic, so you have both gameplays at once, which is really cool.
Time for the two of us to team
Well,
up.
conceptually really cool. In actuality, it's not much special. By the way, gonna fail this on purpose. I find it hilarious because they just fucking trip up. They're like, oh shit, now what? Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just have to keep this up.
Sure thing, Sonic. Whatever you say, mate.
Found a way in.
Ah,
Should be able to
jeez.
get into the factory through there. Stay alert.
This should be
But no, like, again, it's just one of those weird situations, you know, where I feel like I'm kind of at odds with a lot of other people in terms of my opinions of this game. Like, I just like it more than a lot most.
It'll be Eggman's turn to get
Wee.
pushed around when I get a hold of him.
Like, I'll definitely take this over, like, say, I'd take this over Sonic Boom any day, you know, for one thing. Because I think there were some people online saying this is worse than Sonic Boom. It's not. Ah, jeez. Never understood why some QTs are important, some aren't. Yeah, I don't really know either. Like, some you kind of have to do, and then others it's just like, oh, okay. Whatevs. It's such a weird thing.
That was a cakewalk.
I don't know why.
I mean, that was a cakewalk. That level barely lasted... Well, it was barely 2 minutes. Ah, goodness. Again, my biggest problem with the game, as soon as you're getting into a level, the levels just stop. And I'm just like, come on, guys. Could have made them a bit longer. Just a wee bit longer. Oh, yes. The best shoes. Crocs. I am not putting those on. Sometimes 2 minutes is all you get. Too simplistic. Yeah, that's exactly the biggest problem with the game. It's too simplistic. Like, the levels are basically straightforward hallways for the most part. And it just needs a bit more to it, you know?
Attacking inside the mystic jungle. Silver is fighting him.
And it's a shame, because there are cool things, like cool conceptual things in this, that's... If it was, you know, obviously worked on a bit more, given more time,
With this guy.
this game could have turned out really, really cool. You know? Hell, the original concept for, like, the Green Hill sandy desert place was like Green Hill, but turned into, like, a concentration camp of sorts. And the artwork for it that they made for the conceptual art is so freaking cool. I'm like, guys, couldn't you have done that? That would have been great. But, oh well. Therefore, Vector. Oh, I see, I see. Ah, well.
Forces are scattering bombs.
Like this level, like I love the aesthetics of this place. It's really cool. It's like a casino jungle. It's a cool idea. But I digress. Although to be fair, I can't get through the majority of this level just holding down one button. Like legitimately. Maybe occasionally pressing jump. It's nuts. I messed it up, but you can legitimately get through this entire first section just by pushing boost and jump. It's crazy. Oh, no! Okay, that messed up again. Oopsies. Oh, maybe I can try it again. So all I need to really do is like time the jump button properly. There you go. Gameplay! Actual gameplay! Like, I think that alone kind of proves, like, the whole problem with the level design right there, you know? Like, for entire chunks of the level, ignoring me just diving off to my death there, I can just not push up any buttons. You know, to tell you the truth, I'm retrying this level because I'm kind of annoyed that I died.
Forces are scattering bombs.
I was like, I'm dying in this game and I can't be having that. This is not a hard game at all. But I digress. Indeed-o! Yes. Oh, tally ho, old bean and all that gubbins. Oh no, I fluffed up! Oh, damn. Oh well, no matter. It's not much of me just going forward and just not pushing any buttons there. Whee! There are a couple of different routes to this. I was going to say a lot. That's a lie. It's not a lot of routes. There's a couple of different routes you can take though throughout here. But honestly, all the routes just take about the same amount of time to complete anyway. Like I missed that optional route, so I'm just going to go down the main route, and there you go. Like going the alternate route doesn't really shave much time off, you know. It's one of those weird things. And you think going different routes would give you more interesting level design, but oh, what happens if I fail this? that was Side Forces. Bye, everyone. Oh my god, brilliant. 10 out of 10. I think I'm glad you told me just to fail the QTEs, Cal, because that's just amazing. All right, let's actually succeed now. Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. Once I've dealt with this snake, I shall have a cheeky hydrate. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, perfect. First try. There we go, that's a nice cheeky S rank right there as well. I don't know what the daily mission is that I'm succeeding apparently, but I guess I'll wait and see. Oh, the gamer hat. The best hat. That's gotta go on. Every time there are QTs, I always fail the first time. I need to start doing that, especially because I know, like, obviously Spider-Man 3 exists, and they have that's the fucking best game with the QTEs, alright, that ever made. Seriously, like the game itself's kind of, but failing the QTEs is just fucking hilarious. It's 10 out of 10. I need to replay Spider-Man 3. Actually, I want to give that another go. Is that on PC? John, rock the wiki. If you're there. I don't know if he's there.
Half and half. What?
Okay, my D-pad just straight up being a sword. Okay, I'll just use the analog stick then for some reason. Why is my D-pad being a sword? It's probably because of the control layout that I was using. Oh well, screw it. Alright, where's the gamer hat? I need to put it on. There it is! There we go! Now we are a true gamer.
What am I looking at?
Alright, so... Is Sonic... No, is Spider-Man 3 on PC? The video game. Because I am genuinely curious. What's that? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the shadow one though. Oh, that's some damn footwear right there. Splendid. To be honest, it's the same Shenmue. Failing QTEs are brilliant. Oh yeah, that is true. You can get some good laughs there. Another great game for failing the QTEs in as well, in my opinion, is Heavy Rain. If you haven't played Heavy Rain, just look up Heavy Rain QTE fails funny or something on YouTube. You'll find a video where he's chasing a guy through like the shop, and it's the most comical fucking thing in the universe. It's so good. The shop chase, there we go, that's the one. Yeah, exactly, Cal. It's genius. 10 out of 10. Oh. If I ever stream Heavy Rain for whatever reason, that's what's gonna happen.
It keeps the rabble in line.
Are QTEs side quests? No, QTEs mean quick time events. Basically when the button pops on screen and you have to push a button. Oh, some Dragon Ball Z battles going on here.
It's on PC, by the way.
Oh, yes!
You can buy it for 16 quid on eBay.
Oh, that's a bit much for it, though. I was kind of hoping it'd be like a $5. Maybe I'll shop around and have a look, because, like, oh, that would be a good one to have on PC. But then again, Spider-Man 2 on PC is different from the console version, so I need to look up if it's the same game.
I ran all the way over here, and you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite.
Oh, I love the music that's playing in the background by here. You can barely hear it, folks, but the soundtrack, right, is very Linkin Park, and it's amazing.
What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power.
Like dancing in GTA San Andreas. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, but you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
You're insisting.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
See, it's such a shame we don't see much of, like, Infinite so underutilized. He's got really cool abilities. But, alright, I'll tell you what. Sega, bring him back. I want to see what you can do with a budget on this guy. Because honestly, I have a theory with Sonic Frontiers, right? I don't know how true it is, but I do have a big theory. Which is... My theory is essentially that this game is mostly just down to budget. The whole reason this game is the way it is because the Sonic team just didn't have a good budget. I'm convinced that that's the problem with the game. Because, like, Sonic Frontiers is the first game in so long to get a decent budget after Generations didn't even have that high a budget. So I think it's had the highest budget since Unleashed. So, and it shows, you know. So yeah, that's the biggest problem, you know. Bring this guy back, put him into a game with a budget. It'll be splendid. What can I tell you? That said, though, I do actually like his boss theme and everything. Though it's like, I don't know. There's stuff to like about the concepts and stuff, you know. Come on, boop him. There we go. Beautiful. I gotcha, Mr. Man. Lovely jubbly. He's gonna be done in no time. Beautiful. Boom, 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 and boom. So the whole thing about Sega dropping employees is your mate alright? They let go 900 people. Oh yeah, he's alright. He's doing good. He's still working there. He was worried for a while. Wait, was it? Oh no, he was worried before. Sony was 900 employees, but there were layoffs at Sega as well, specifically with fuck, what studio in Sega is he at? I think it's Creative Assembly. I need to ask him. Because I can't remember. But he is doing okay. He was worried for a while, but his job is safe. Thank God. I don't know what's going on with the game industry right now, though, because, like, it's getting ridiculous. Everyone is being laid off from every game studio that's AAA. It's insane. Like, I don't know what the hell's happening. It's like we're living a video game crash or something. It's nuts.
You've improved since the last time, but you will still lose.
Oh dear, Infinite's laying the beat down. Oh gosh. There's supposedly a video game crash coming, but to be honest, I don't know about that. I doubt it. I think video game is too mainstream now to crash. There's gonna be, I think, a max exodus of developers realizing they can't make games on the budgets they have been. Because the budgets have gotten out of control, you know. Like people in Insomniac games got fired, despite Spider-Man 2 being nothing but a massive success. And when I found out about the budget behind Spider-Man 2 on PS5, I know why. Because Spider-Man 1 on PS4, $70 million. That's how much it cost to develop the first Spider-Man game, right? Spider-Man 2 cost $200 million to develop, apparently. And with budgets like that, it's no fucking wonder the industry is struggling. Like, guys, tone it back, for Christ's sake! It's good to have a high budget to, you know, make games bigger and better, but do it with at least, you know? But I digress. Anyway, it's time for the best level in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Green Hill.
But you're here now.
This is probably the worst level. Actually, it's awful.
Things in balance.
Look at Rockstar. Budget for GTA 5 was around 250 million. True, Rockstar kind of live in their own little bubble when it comes to the budget. So like, and even then, I don't think games should be that high budget. I don't care how big the game is. I'd rather a lower budget and a smaller game if it helps the game have better quality overall and helps the employees just stay employed, you know?
The sensor's picking up Eggman. Let's hurry.
It's just crazy. I mean, I know I'm saying this after I was complaining about Sonic games having too little budget, but there's a middle ground, you know? Like, you need to have a decent budget to have a sizable game, but you can't have such a huge budget that it's unfeasible. You know, you need a middle ground. That's the general idea, anyway. Unless you're an indie studio, in that case, make as games as physically cheap as you possibly can. Because you need the money. But with the AAA studios, you know... Oh, this song. I know, this is the worst music track in the game. But Tomoyo Otani, right? Absolutely brilliant musician. At least I think it's Tomoyo Otani that did this music track, but he's a brilliant musician. What the hell was he thinking with this? The rest of the compositions are brilliant. I think the worst case is all the soundtracks to the classic Sonic levels. I think the composition in general are actually pretty good. It's the instruments that are bad. Like, if you were to replace the instrumentation on this with something like electric guitars or something that's not so ear-piercing, it would sound nice. It's purely just the instruments that are the problem. I drew the sheep? No worries at all. You guys can enjoy the beautiful soundtrack. I could be wrong though, I'm not actually sure if it is Tomoyo Otani who did this. I don't know. John, can you rock the wiki please?
No.
Who composed the soundtrack to Sonic Forces? Like, who's the lead composer? Because I'm genuinely curious.
Tomoyo Otani.
Alright, so it is him. Okay, then, in that case, I don't know what the heck he was thinking.
It also says, and Nafumi Hatea.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
There you go.
It is primarily Tomoyo Otani, though. Okay, that cool beans. Like, the man's really talented. He's been composed some of my favorite tracks in the entire series, some of which are in this game, but, like, the classic Sonic stuff? Doesn't do it for me. I don't know what went wrong. Well, I know what went wrong. He was trying to go for a Mega Drive tune, but, like, you kind of still need to make it sound a specific way for it to work with a Mega Drive tunes, you know? But I digress.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
What do you mean, your strength of will, Infinite? The only reason you're a bad guy is because you're annoyed that you got beaten by Shadow and he called you weak.
Yes.
Like, for people who haven't played the Shadow DLC, I shit you not, that's his character's motivation. He did not like being called weak. That's it. That's his story. That's his backstory.
For you,
It's nuts.
He's beaten you for decades.
Uh.
I defeated him in our first encounter.
I notice Eggman does this weird thing with his lips in this game, though. He does a lot of... Like, half his mouth is angrily grimacing while the other half is...
Forward with the plan.
It's a weird thing he does specifically in this game. I don't know what they were trying to do with that.
The world will be nothing but ash.
Always looks kind of weird to me.
Glorious Eggman Empire will rise.
And the resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
I do find it so strange, though, that Sonic Mania was made to tie in with this game with the Phantom Ruby. It's such a strange thing.
I don't have time for this.
But it's cool, because like, it's done in such a way that if you don't really care about playing this. Well, you don't have to play Sonic Mania to understand anything, you know, and vice versa. But I digress. Oh,
Such power exceeds even my
this music track is a banger.
My own genius scares me.
To be honest, this sounds like a music track you could use in like a YouTube gag video or something, you know? I don't know.
To surpass expectations is the ultimate of genius.
And look, it's the Egg Dragoon, reused again. To be honest, that's probably one of the bigger issues with the game as well. Like, there's a lot of asset reuse, which is good, but it's not done in a clever way, you know? Like, I'd be a fool if I would complain fully about asset reuse just because, you know, I like Yakuza, you know? Those games are like nothing but asset reuse. But they do it in such a way where it doesn't feel cheap.
You won't have to wait long to find out.
The explosion happens above him. It does? Oh, I'll have to check in a second now when I boop him again. Alright, give me those cheeky rocks. Come on. Alright. That didn't even hit him. Oh yeah, sure, you're right. It's like, eh. Alright, one more phase and he should be done and dusted. Beautiful. I do like how powerful the spin dash is though. Like, you zip about, you don't even need to rev it up. Oh, when he dies. Okay, I'm curious about this. I'm gonna have to check. Come on, Mr. Man. Kablamo! Kablamo! Have a look at this.
It would be a challenge to crush you here, anyway. I'll round up the entire resistance.
I see what you mean, yeah. It's like right above the cockpit. Hello? Most interesting. Blended. Hey, and we got hold of another type of wisp to use. Oh, beautiful. Although I haven't even used the other wisp. But hey, we got the black boots, which is good because I wanted those pure black boots to fit in with the ensemble. I kind of got like a black suit ensemble idea going on here. And sunglasses, I'm wearing them. I'm wearing the fuck out of those sunglasses. To be honest, I wonder if they'll ever do like character customization like this again in the series, you know? Or maybe just really expand upon customizing Sonic, because they did a bit of it in Frontiers, but I'd like to see more of that.
Look at you, fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again.
I do love
In
Eggman's
just
line
3
deliveries,
short
though.
days, my plan
Oh,
will
that's Mike
liberate
Pollock.
the
Like, man's like the
bottom
most talented.
3 days?
Like, I don't want to say he's the most talented, because that kind of will claim as if that makes it sound like the other voice actors aren't talented. He's really talented. There we go. I'll say that. Like,
Maybe not in this
magnificent, magnificent. Can't think of another Eggman that would be a better voice. Like, straight up. Ah. Oh, Park Avenue. Nice. Making some decent progress here. Alright, just jump into the fitting room, and no, I'm keeping the gamer hat on. Because there we are. Look at that fucking badass right there. You know, actually, no, I will take off the gamer hat. I will. Yeah, I'll put that on. Okay, that. I have a complaint. That's meant to be an earpiece like this, right? How the fuck's he gonna hear out of it? It's not on his ears. Like, hello? I was gonna say Dean Bristow. Oh, Dean Bristow was like, well, he is the OG Eggman, isn't he? Yeah, that's a fair one. That's because I especially loved Dean Bristow when he got really intimidating. Like, mostly in Tails' story, for example, in Sonic Adventure 1, where he's like, "Oh wait, before I make meat out of you," I'm like, oh, it gives me goosebumps every time. There you go, I think my custom character is really coming along. Ooh. Blended. Alright, let's switch up our Wispin. This, will be a good one to use here. Walks on multiple. Let's try out Asteroid. Why not? We haven't shown this one off. Please send all complaints to Mystic Synthwave. John?
Hello?
I don't know. He said send complaints to you. So I'll send my complaints to you from now on, John.
We need to get these people out of here.
I'll forward them to someone.
Sonic and Sonic
Okay.
need time to heal. We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone.
I do like it when the game does this and they reference previous areas though in like Sonic Universe. It kind of makes the world feel like an actual world, you know?
It's like I've got no choice.
There's something that's kind of doubled up in Frontiers, and I actually really like
I
it.
need you to head back to the city and save those civilians.
You know, just hell, imagine if one of them like brought out an out of left field reference, like Turquoise Hill or something, and you'd be like, "What the fuck? They're referencing that?" Jam's drink. What? Oh, bum. Thank you. I need to get like a sound effect when people push that button. I swear. Anyway, onwards to Park Avenue. Oh, I love the soundtrack here.
Update on the people who couldn't evacuate in time.
SBO here.
Oh.
Engaging enemy forces.
Anyway, what's kind of cool about the asteroid power is it works as basically a lock-on attack. So you can lock onto the enemies and just fire. It's a cool one. Really good for dealing out with enemies. Like all the things floating behind me are basically my ammo. It's neat. Sound alerts. Yeah, that's a good idea, I reckon. And no worries at all. I definitely should get some sound alerts in.
Still, you can't just ignore them. You got this, right, Ruby?
Let's use this thing. Yes! Die! Bow before the power of my asteroid! Yes! Oh, tally hold being what? Whoa, what the fuck? Why did I zip along so much? Crazy. Alright, let's get going.
Nice work. A fine display.
Again, though, the game's a looker. It's a jolly good looking one. What can I tell you?
Come on! How am I gonna top that?
I don't know, Vector. How are you going to top that? Beautiful. In fact, I'll tell you what. Anybody who hasn't heard the soundtrack to this game, like, when you get the chance, just give it a listen, okay? Because it's really an underrated soundtrack, and some of the vocal tracks specifically, like the one playing right now in the background, are really, really cool, you know? Hello? Hydrate the sheep again. Oh my gosh, it's gonna get me drunk. I don't know how, this is an energy drink, but... There we go, thank you very much! Beautifuck! Beautifuck. What can I tell you? Everyone loves a bit of a beautifuck. Ugh. Goodness. Oh, bum crackers. If you can customize it saying, it should say hydrate the sheep. No! I mean, I can probably get like a voice or something I put on there. I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe someone's done like a... Maybe I could hire like a voice actor for like Fiverr or something, or someone on the cheap to do like maybe an Eggman impression. That could work. Also, the allowance time had passed between hydrate button pressing thing. Ah, cool beans. Beautiful. Oh, it's just gonna give me all sorts of crap, isn't it? It's like you do get kind of fed up of the pop-ups at some points, especially when you do all the missions and it's like, oh, here you go, here's some more clothing. Like, here's a tie-dye shop. Cowboy hats. Ah, goodness. You can do Dobby. That could be a tempting one. I don't know, I'm a nah about it.
Well, that was
Little
impressive.
beans.
We still have a lot to do.
Great job! I knew you could do it if you believed in yourself.
Nice move.
Well, thank you,
But
Sonic.
if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
John can help you out. I'm sure he has him on his stream. Oh yeah, John definitely. John has like crazy stuff on his streams, so... like the fire everything button is just chaos on his stream. Oh yeah, that's true. She can do Stitch. That would be kind of nice. It's like, hydrate now! Oh, I can't do Stitch. I can't do Stitch at all.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive, Tails says while talking to Sonic.
Come on, we have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever his plan is.
To be fair, there's a different
Something about
Sonic. It's not
Sonic
the
in
main
Mystic
Sonic,
Jungle.
but that's beside the point. Alright, Casino Forest. This stage is weird. Because there is one enemy in the entire zone.
Sonic should be here.
So,
Feels weird
that's a very
asking me to
interesting
look
one.
for
It's
Sonic, but we're counting on it.
it's cool though. It's like casino themed level in a forest. You know, it's an original idea. I kind of wish there was more things like this here. You know. All right, maybe if I do a cheeky spin dash up that. Kablamo! Yeah. Oh, bam. I was hoping that would be a decent thing for a spin dash jump. Oh well. But yeah, basically you'll only ever see an enemy if you take a certain route in this zone, and it's actually an achievement for it, believe it or not. It's kind of a weird one. She could hydrate you as Stitch, and you could have check snacks as Dobby. Maybe. I don't know about having a snacks button, to be honest. I think that'll probably be going a bit too far, because I don't particularly want to really eat on stream. It's just something I've just never been... I don't know. Unless I have sweets or something, because I have streamed before while norming away at like Haribos. Kind of weird as well. I'm so used to getting like extra lives and stuff when I get 100 rings on like a traditional Sonic game like this. They just, I think this is the first one to get rid of lives, so it's strange to me still. Oh my gosh! Come on, get up the bloody pathway. This is where the level starts to be a bit of a silly billy. No. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Splendid. Oh. Absolutely splendid indeed. But I say hydrate bitch for the 18 plus streams. I mean, all my streams are technically 18 plus because I outright don't really recommend kids watching me. Like, straight up, you know? Even on my YouTube uploads, I say, like, you know, not meant for kids, because, to be honest, my stuff isn't meant for kids. I'm kind of surprised, though, looking at my YouTube analytics. Well, most of the people who watch me are adults, so it's... Actually, I think basically everyone is like, less than 1% are younger than 18. According to my YouTube analytics, so... Which is kind of a rare thing, because I think most people that do my type of videos tend to have a lot of kids watching, so... Oh my gosh, we've got all sorts of dresses, like... Come on! Is that it? Oh, thank God for that. Aqua Road. Oh, this one has a good soundtrack. I like the soundtrack to Aqua Road. Anyway, for this zone, I believe that I want to have the fire one, because I believe this area is where the fire whispering is useful. So I will use the fire one.
A couple of strange readings.
Let's go.
They're coming from the laboratory. The one where
I love this song. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites in the game. I love it so much.
Another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings.
To be honest, the Avatar songs are probably just the best ones straight up. Like, I love the Avatar music.
Hey, rookie.
Like, one of my favorites later on is, like, it's a certain area where... I don't really want to spoil the level. It involves a sun, let's just say that much. We can just stick to hydrate now, then be safe side. Ah, fair enough. Alright, let's go.
We've picked up the 2 life readings near the lab up ahead.
Oh, such a cool stage, though. Honestly, conceptually, I like this level too. This is one of my favorite levels in general. I will say, though, these water slides are very weird in terms of how they control. It's so easy to just see yourself flung off the edge. So I do need to be careful. Like, that's the biggest problem with them. It's super duper simple to just be flung off and die. Or just lose control because you hit a motor bug. We should be good. It's mostly on the parts later on where there's like a very specific one, but oh my gosh! I forgot about the weird physics. The acceleration in this game is way overdone. Alright, upsy daisy, let's go. Splendid. Oh no! Ah, bum. You know what? I don't need the red rings anyway. Don't want to offend anyone and things. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm offended. Shut the fuck up. I see. That lasted long. No! Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Why is the acceleration so ludicrously overtuned? I don't remember it being this overtuned before. Goodness. I mean, it probably is this overtuned before, but again, it's been a while. There we are. Yeah, I'm having fun in the water, definitely, Knuckles. Alright, here we go again. Just need to be careful, go with the corners, go with the corners, turn with the corners. I should be almost dead! We're good! Oh. Lovely jubbly, and that's the zone. Shut the fuck up, what are you saying? Hello? I'm surprised I got an A rank given how far into the level I was when I died. That should have probably been a B, but oh well, I'll take it. Ooh, some knee guards, don't mind if I do. Some cheeky sandals. Oh, delicious. I got a question, John, for you. If you remember, that is. What was your favourite level in this game?
Couldn't tell you.
Fair enough. Fair play.
I'll probably play it again at some point. We'll find out.
I'm curious. Ooh, shiny. Oh, I love how the transition between this cutscene and the next. It's instantaneous. It's like black screen instantly in the next area. Like, it's so jarring.
Look, perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
A lot of people hated that joke. I thought that joke was kind of clever. It's been generations since I've seen you. I like that one. That one tickled me. Tickled my willy a little bit. I like that. Ah, jeez. And we're starting to finally fight back against the Eggster. Oh yes. Hydrate the sheet. No worries at all. I need a fresh can of my drink though, so I will quickly grab one. Fortunately, I got the drinks. Oh, they're on the other end of the room. Well, it'll take me like 10 seconds. Be right back. And I'm back! Oh yeah, I need to actually drink my drink. I'm the bloody teacher who can't teach, but can teach those teachers to teach. Oh my god, don't start with the tongue twisters again, please! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, we're at the halfway mark of the game. Like, this is literally 50% through the completion of the game. So, yeah. And what's interesting is, this is the first level to ever get shown off for this title, where people actually were unhappy about it because it's such a short stage when they first showed it off, but back then people were defending it going, well, it's obviously going to be the first level, clearly. It was not the first level. Oh, jeez.
I don't like the sound of that. Normally I just laugh at an Eggman plan, but he's already conquered most of the world, so what's this plan of his?
I don't know, what is his plan of this? Also, there's a question. Why does Eggman keep doing his plans in a manner of 3 days? He seems to like things happening in 3 days' time.
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under
And why does he always warn the heroes whenever he does that?
We need reinforcements.
Interesting.
Shadow. The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Ah, well. Everything is better in 3 days. I mean, I
Perhaps it's being
suppose.
controlled by that strange power.
I suppose.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, like, this is the very first level that gets shown off of the game, and... yeah. What's happening in 3 days? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Well, in-game anyway, not in real life. You'll find out next Sunday. Because I'm not finishing this stream, this game, because, to be honest, I'm feeling a little tired. But, you know, next Sunday, I will definitely finish this. And maybe move on to the next one. Also, look how overpowered this boost is. You can just basically fly over the fucking level. It's insane. I actually like the boost overpowered like that, but it's ridiculous because it is basically just a fly button. Wee. 3 days or 6 days? Well, it'll be 6 days for us, but it'll be 3 days in game. OP, yeah, absolutely OP. It's nuts. You're streaming on Mother's Day. Wait. Oh shit, is that Sunday? Oh fuck, it is Sunday! Okay. Scratch that! I won't be streaming on next week. Instead, what I'll do is I will stream on... Oh, I can't... Would I do the Monday? I'll let you guys know. I might be able to do the No wait, Monday will be Ratchet & Clank. No, not Ratchet & Clank, but every other game. I'll see. Maybe I'll do the rest of Sonic Forces on the Monday. Jesus. Mother on cam. Oh gosh, she would never go on the camera. Never. Ah, goodness. Yeah, Mother's Day, come watch. I have a Mother's Day present, come watch. How about Saturday? I can't do Saturday, I'm too busy. I'm not gonna be able to. I don't know. I'll figure out the plans and maybe post it in Discord or something of what's happening. Maybe I'll just... It might be just as simple as I'm just not streaming on Sunday and I'll just leave the rest of this game to Monday. I might just do that. Because I haven't started my next Monday stream game yet, so I can delay that by a week. Tell you what, yeah, I think that's a solid plan. In that case, we'll be finishing this on Monday. There we go. Ah, goodness. You getting laid Saturday? No, I'm not with the missus Saturday. I got other things going on. Oh, some dungarees. Ah, perfect if you want to do the cheeky Mario cosplay. Splendid. Didn't say the missus. I'm sorry, but the only person I would lay with is indeed the missus. Nobody else. Shut up, John. Hey, look, Shadow just beat Shadow.
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
I want to see more Shadow, to be honest.
That was a fake. A fake?
Well, to be fair, we are seeing Shadow like in his own little game, aren't we? Come later this year, so.
Infinite can create virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
Oh no! I know, right? I still want to know who's voicing him in Sonic 3. I'm dating the playthrough of this on YouTube a bit by even mentioning this, but I want to know. Like, come on. Who's your best guess for Shadow in Sonic 3? My vote is going to be Keanu Reeves. I want Keanu Reeves to voice Shadow. I think it'd be perfect. Me. Okay, yeah, oh, sure.
According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
What do you reckon, John? Who do you want to voice Shadow?
So, fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly.
That's an interesting question.
There's no way we can win this.
Hugh Jackman. No, I tell you what, who will be the best voice of Shadow? Kevin Hart.
Haven't figured that part out.
His voice doesn't fit Shadow in the slightest, therefore he's perfect. Ah. Splendid. I love Shadow so much I got excited when watching Sonic 2 and seeing Shadow at the end. Oh, I know, right? Hugh Grant. Oh, goodness gracious. Jason Statham. I can could see him possibly doing that. He has that kind of like gruff voice. Yeah, that could work. Very interesting. Ah, well. Either way, we'll be continuing this next time, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to sit back and relax now for the rest of the evening. Plus, I haven't eaten today, so I do want to grab some food. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Evans. Oh my god, that would be... Imagine. Jason Momoa. That could work. But yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Don't be sheepish. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, I will be live next Monday with the remainder of Sonic Forces, and I will be completing this game through and through. And yeah, basically what I got. So thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Jesus Christ, I need to get better at these outros. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed, for those who haven't said you enjoyed. And I shall catch you all next week. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you after. Bye!
Bye!